Hi there, my darling Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 26th of May, 2025. So, my darling Aquarians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. I actually think that is the card for you, my darling Aquarians. That popped out really quickly. So this is the card of hope. And you may have got this with me before. I think you may have when I've used this deck before. And I love this card. I think, it's a beautiful card of, if somebody's been in a really tough spot and they need to have a spark of hope, this is the card. But what I feel also with this card is to not stay in that energy of hope, of always being, of hoping. Because if you stay in that energy of hoping, it's always going to be just out of your reach. You're always going to be hoping for something. You need to turn this energy of hoping into having, my darling Aquarians, if that makes sense. So I love this card, and it may be that someone needs to hear that there is a spark of hope available, but don't stay in that energy of hoping. We want to move into the energy of having, my darling Aquarians. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages are coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. What does Aquarius need to know? Can you believe we are almost halfway through this year? This year is flying. All right, let's see what messages we have for you. The Hierophant, 5 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, I love these two together. All right, my darling Aquarians. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together. So you start off here with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant in the tarot it can be a card of blessings. In the traditional tarot, there is this priest here, and there's 2 people here, and they're receiving a blessing. He's also holding up a symbol of blessing as well. It can also be a card of government institutions, higher learning, marriage, anything that is in the higher realm, my darling Aquarians. So, what I feel for you, and I feel this for you because you've got the Page of Swords here as well, is that there is something more you need to learn, my darling Aquarians. That's what I'm feeling for you off the Hierophant. I think it would benefit you to learn more about a situation, goal, wish, or dream, whatever it is that, whatever this means to you in this reading. I feel if it's a situation that you're wondering about, which is what I feel with this 5 of Cups here, is that to learn more about it gives you power. To learn more about it gives you the ability to make an informed decision, to know which way to go, to know whether it is right for you, my darling Aquarians. That's what I feel for you off the Hierophant. Because then you've got the 5 of Cups here. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, I always say fives in the tarot have very easy solutions. And the 5 of Cups is all about wallowing in disappointment or crying over spilt milk, so to speak. You can see here, she's lost these 3 cups have turned over. Whatever was in them, it's gone. And it represents sort of that the situation hasn't worked out. She's tried it 3 times, it hasn't worked out. And she's disappointed that something that she's been working hard on hasn't worked out. But if she was just to turn around, she could see that there's these 2 other opportunities here. There's these 2 other potential opportunities here that she hasn't even seen yet. And she sprouted these beautiful transformational wings, butterfly wings, that she could transform her thinking if she just turned around. So the Five of Cups is a card of to be in an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for the lessons that has these three experiences taught you, my darling Aquarians. That's what that's what I'm feeling for you off this card, is to be grateful for, if things haven't worked out, to be grateful for the lessons that that's taught you. Take the lessons and the love, my darling Aquarians, and realize that there is still potential here for you. To be grateful for something not working out would be to be grateful that it hasn't worked out, because it may have led you to a different path that wasn't right for you. My darling Aquarians, what I know is that what is meant for you will not pass you by. My darling Aquarians, what is meant for you will come to you in the right divine timing. It may not have been your destiny for whatever this was, but here are two more opportunities for you to go for. So be grateful for the lessons that you've learnt here and get into that attitude of gratitude. Get out of the wallowing and disappointment energy, because it's not serving you, it's holding you back. My darling Aquarians, if you're struggling to find something to be grateful for, be grateful that you woke up this morning. Be grateful that you had a bed to sleep in. Be grateful that you have a roof over your head. Be grateful that you have food in your fridge. Find the hope. That I feel that hope is coming in here, because this is being that this is in the middle of this spread here. This is your main focus, is you're disappointed and you feel that there is no hope. But here it is for you, my darling Aquarians. But do not stay in that energy of hoping. You need to turn this into having. And that's what I feel this Hierophant, learning more, will give you. Because then you've got here the Page of Swords. Now, I love this fella. This page in the tarot, he comes in to spark your curiosity, my darling Aquarians. You know, he comes in to sort of give you an idea. You know, so look out for a message. You know, the pages in the tarot, if you've been watching me for a while now, pages in the tarot are messengers, like I said. And this little fella, he's coming in to, like I said, spark your curiosity, to get you to want to learn more about something. So it's going to be different for everybody. Whatever that goal, wish, or dream is of yours that you're wanting to move towards and learn more about, here's your spark, my darling Aquarians. Don't ignore that spark of curiosity. It may come in the form of you overhearing something. It may come in the form of a dream. It may come in the form of you reading something. It may be, you may be watching a movie, you know, a bit of a Netflix binge or something like that. And during that show or during that movie, something makes you go, oh, wonder if I could do that. I wonder if that's the way I should go. That is what the Page of Swords brings in for you, my darling Aquarians. So look, if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I feel, as I said, I was zeroing in on this Five of Cups being what your main focus is right now. This is the energy you're in. Get out of it, my darling Aquarians. Get out of that disappointment energy. It's only bringing you down, and it's blocking the good coming to you, my darling Aquarians. You need to get into that attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for the lessons that you've learnt from whatever's caused this disappointment, and get back that spark of hope to go, right, this is what I'm going to do. Be grateful for what you've learnt. Learn, and there's going to be something that's going to spark your curiosity to learn more, my darling Aquarians. That's what I feel. You know, and it will be different for everybody, like I said, but my main focus here is to get you out of the disappointment energy, because it's blocking you, to spark the hope within you to move that towards having, what it is that you want, my darling Aquarians. And I feel it's the potential is here for you this week, but you need to take the steps, my darling Aquarians. So yeah, if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I am very active and interactive in the comments, and I would love if you could just drop me a comment below and have a chat. I am very chatty. I love to have a chat, so by all means, give me your opinion on this too. I don't mind at all if you want to put your opinion in there. Do not mind. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Aquarians. Yeah, here it comes. Your golden opportunity is waiting for you, my darling Aquarians. I said it here, and this is the universe saying I meant what I said. So get out of this wallowing energy. Romance, yeah. Well, romance is always open to us. As I said, the Hierophant is that card of marriage. So, maybe a romance didn't work out for you. A new one's coming in. Yeah, God. 2 cards of abundance here. Golden opportunity and abundance. You can't make this up. It's coming for you, my darling Aquarians. Don't lose hope here. Within the next few months, they say, you've got it, yes. Amazing. This is your confirmation, my darling Aquarians. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. There's definitely something we need to dig deeper into here, and I do feel it has something to do with that 5 of Cups. So if you'd like a little bit more clarity around that, I'd love to be able to connect with you further and dig a bit deeper into that. But I feel there is amazing potential coming in for you this week, my darling Aquarians. Don't click away just yet. I'd love to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.